Welcome back, everyone, to Sour Chatter. My name is Justin Severson, and I know you guys probably thought, man, we're not going to be seeing a couple Sour Chatter videos for a while, but that is not correct. We're going to keep doing them. We're doing them virtually. As you can see, I've updated my truck and actually got a limo. But today's guest that I have with me is Georgette Berkheiser from Paylocity. She's an HR business partner here at Paylocity, and I was able to convince her saying, hey, if you come on Sour Chatter, I'm going to pick you up in the limo. So first thoughts on the limo, Georgette. Do you like it? What are your thoughts?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, this was a great incentive to do Sour Chatter with you. So
yep.
I don't know if you could have done it without the limo, but this really sealed the deal.
And inside the limo, instead of Warheads, I actually was able to provide her with lemon shots instead. I said, hey, let's have some fancy drinks here in the limo. So we decided, we're going to do lemon juice instead of the Warhead. So that's it. We're getting ready to rock and roll. So do you have your shot ready? I'm going to ask you a question. And after I ask you the question, I want you to pull it back and go. So I'm going to ask the question first, and then I'll drink mine, and then you drink yours. So round one, this is where everyone wants to know who you are from a personal standpoint. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, where you're from, your hobbies, interests, all of that fun stuff. Bottoms up.
All right. Wait. Have you done one of those before?
No, my heart kind of hurts. Oh. Yeah, Warheads are definitely a little bit easier, I think.
Whew. I don't know. It's
Let's
been
go.
a while since I've had Warheads, but that was not pleasant. All right, so I have been with Paylocity for just over a year. I am the HR business partner for outside sales. So fortunately, the business partner for Justin. I am from Kalamazoo, Michigan. So for those of us that use the Michigan map, right about here, Michigan State grad, so go Spartans. I'm married. I have 2 stepkids. And then we have a baby on the way. I love Dateline.
Time out. Congratulations. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, thanks.
Congrats.
Well,
go ahead. Sorry, interrupted you.
No, it's all good. Yeah, in my spare time, I love Dateline, anything crime series, like I'm sure most of you do as well. My family likes to golf. I'm not very good at it, but we enjoy that in our spare time. So it's a little bit about me.
Hey, well, congratulations. That's awesome. Crime series. Now everyone knows a little bit more about Georgette. So, okay. Well, that one kind of was a little painful. So I'm going to fill mine up. I think you already have yours ready to go for round 2.
Yeah.
Now, round 2, this is kind of where I want to switch things up a little bit because with everything going on, the coronavirus and things like that, a lot of companies have shifted to hopefully having the workforce work from home. And luckily it's 2020, so we have the technology to be able to do that. And so in round 2, I would love for you to kind of talk about, hey, here's some of my tips. Here's some of the areas that I've seen with companies working from home to help, I guess, benefit companies and make it a more effective transition instead of just, hey, go work from home, good luck with everything. So in round 2, I definitely want you to talk about, hey, here's some of my suggestions on working from home and what I've seen work. So round 2, here we go.
There you go. That doesn't get any better.
It doesn't get any easier. My face doesn't go as red, but my heart's hurting a little bit more from I don't know what it is, the citric acid or something, but
yeah. Definitely makes
doesn't
your
get
heart
better.
beat a little harder.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to working remote, yeah, I've been remote for just over a year, since the whole time that I've been at Paylocity. Everybody that I support is remote as well. So I've gotten a lot of questions from people within Paylocity and external to Paylocity just around working from home and what's worked for me, kind of what my experience is. So I have kind of 5 things that I've been telling people. And number 1 is get up and shower. So it's real easy to just roll out of bed in your jammies and start working. But I really believe that you got to get up and go through your normal routine as if you were to go into the office, so that you can really get in that mindset to do work and check some things off your list. The other thing, you know, we're in an interesting dynamic. So while many of us have worked from home previously, we now have our spouses working from home. Our kids are doing school from home. There's no daycare. There's no going to school at this time. So it takes a lot of coordination internally. So the second thing I've been telling people is, you know, have a family meeting. If you and your spouse both have meetings throughout the day, kind of coordinate so that you can still get the tablet going for the kids to do their online school, or you can make lunch for the kids, or, you know, whatever it is that your family needs. Be flexible. Number 3 is cameras on. So we're big believers in that at Paylocity. And, you know, I think it says 2 things. One, that you're engaged, and 2, you're invested in the people that you're working with, and, you know, the people that you're doing a Zoom meeting with or a virtual meeting with. And another reason to make sure you get ready in the morning is inevitably there's going to be a Zoom meeting that you didn't prepare for, and you don't want to be in your pajamas for that. So, you know, throw on a pullover and, you know, make sure you're prepared for the day with cameras on. And then 2 last things. I call it the putting you in you. And so by that, I just mean, like, make sure you take care of yourself. You know, with what's going on in the world today, an employer would be foolish to think that they are going to get a solid 8 to 5 from their employees just working and not paying attention to anything, you know, what's going on inside of the house. So make sure that you're taking a walk to the mailbox, a walk around the neighborhood, do yoga. Our company is offering yoga midday virtually, which is awesome. So make sure you make some time for yourself. And then lastly, just be human. So the doorbell is going to ring while you're on a Zoom. Amazon's going to drop off your stockpile of toilet paper. The dog's going to bark. Your kid's going to want to sit on your lap during your virtual meeting. And just embrace it. Be cool with it. When it happens to your teammates, make sure that you support them and you acknowledge their little ones that climb up on their lap, or the dog barking or whatever it is. You know, just like make sure that we're keeping it real with each other and nobody's taking it too serious. So that was kind of a long-winded answer, but those are the 5 that I've been referring to.
No, I think with those 5, I mean, it gives you the good baseline on, hey, how to be effective while working from home. I know, like, if for me growing up, my dad always worked from home, and it was kind of nice. But then when I hit that high school level, I hated it, because when I wanted to sleep school, I couldn't go home with my buddies and sleep school because my dad was there. So we had to go find, we usually went to like Denny's or IHOP, some restaurant, and just make friends with the waitresses there. So great tips. Thank you for all that. I think it's beneficial for the time being and what we're doing now. And then even after this crisis, I think companies are going to be able to find that, hey, we can still get things done remotely, because I've been remote here at Paylocity for the last 3 years, and I feel I get more work done from my home office than I ever did in an office. And so I think, you know, this might be a next level stage step after this whole passes of, hey, maybe we can have a workforce that works remote. So thank you for that.
It's going to change the way we do business entirely. I mean, you know, now that companies have been forced to have a lot of their employees work from home, it's going to be a game changer for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, so round 3, everyone knows the rules. I bow out because I can't ask you these speed round questions while I'm chugging this lemon juice. So you have 2 shots. So you're going to take one for the first 5 questions, and then you're going to take one for the next 5 questions. So round 3 starts once you take that shot.
All right.
Go. Your favorite junk food?
Potato chips and dip.
Oof. What kids movie did you think was scary as a kid?
Matilda.
The cafeteria lady, huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
and the dad.
Yeah, she was wicked.
Do you have any nicknames? You better be careful, because a lot of people are watching, so they might start calling you this. So.
Yeah, I have a lot of nicknames. I think the most common is G, just the letter G. We've got
straight up G.
G. Georgie. In school, I was called George. My brother still calls me George. Gigi. I would say those are the most common ones.
I'm going to start calling you G. That's hardcore. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, in the event of an apocalypse, what 3 places are you going to visit to gather supplies? Or 3 stores?
Oh, okay. Oh, so I mean, Target is a given, obviously. I mean, if I'm being practical, probably Meijer, right? Like, I got to go stock up on some food and necessities. So Meijer is our local grocery. I don't think everybody has that everywhere.
I don't have, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
What about, like, I've always thought of, like, Lowe's or Home Depot, because I want to get, like, the axe, the chainsaw. Like, I want to...
You're right.
If someone's coming
so
invade, I got to protect.
Home Depot, that's right next to Target. That'll be an easy stop.
Oh, perfect.
I love a lap around Home Depot. So, yeah,
okay.
that's like a
easy.
Good choice.
All right, last question for the first 5.
Okay.
Do you fold your pizza when you eat it?
No. Do you?
I do. And I dip it in ranch. Do you dip yours in ranch?
No.
Oh, that is my guilty pleasure.
No. So
I don't either, but I've done it since middle school.
What's your favorite pizza then?
All meat. Like, more meat on the pizza. You get it, you just fold it up, and you have like a cup full of ranch. You dip, or if you have Papa John's, you have that garlic butter. Oh, you just dip it in there.
That I'm all about.
See, so good. Okay, those are the first 5 questions.
Where do you get your pizza from, though? Favorite pizza
I usually do Papa John's.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Because now when I'm in Chicago for Paylocity, it's Illuminati's all the way, 100%. I like me some. Oh, shots fired.
I know. I am not a Illuminati's fan. I'm not. I like Illuminati's as a company. Let me say that. I've been there before. I like the vibes there, but the deep dish I just struggle with. So it's not Illuminati's thing. It's really a deep dish. It's not
Illuminati's. It's the deep dish. I get it. Okay, get your second shot ready. Here we go. Once you take it, I'm gonna start asking the questions. Okay, who would you like to live like for a day? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it does. Let me think.
Kim Kardashian.
No, that takes like way too much. I don't want to have to get ready that much in a given day. So I'm trying to think of like who's just. You know who it'd be. This is not original at all, or so original. Which is it? Joanna Gaines, though.
Oh, yeah. My wife just went to Waco like 2 weeks ago, and she went to go see the water towers, whatever they did, and she got a bunch of Joanna Gaines swag, and I'm like, geez, these guys just are taking over America.
Yeah, she's just like chill, and she's so handy and creative. She has a cool family. I think that's
I like it. My wife's going to like that too. Okay, if you won a trip to anywhere in the world, where would you take me?
I'd say Ireland. We would golf in Ireland.
Yes, 100%. That's my bucket list, #1 bucket list. So I'm glad we're on the same page whenever you win that trip. Never been. Nope, I need to.
Okay.
Okay, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be in athletics, and I wanted to be an event coordinator for a pro sports team. I mean, that's pretty specific when you're younger, but that's always what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Well, you're around sports, you get to do what you love, so win-win.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, last question. Would you rather walk barefoot through a public bathroom or through poison ivy?
I would go poison ivy because I have never had a poison ivy reaction before, so I would go that route. I mean, a public bathroom?
They're sanitized. Like, they're probably the cleanest bathroom in the United States. That and gas station bathrooms.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can always just wash your feet after. So, well, thank you, everyone. That is Sour Chat with Georgette. Thank you so much. This has been awesome.
Thank
First one
you.
virtually. We're breaking barriers here, so this is awesome. Tune in next time. I know we're going to have some fun ones coming up. And so, yeah, thank you, Georgette. I appreciate it.
Thank you. See ya.